What's up, everyone? That was the goal intro. This is RotoWire Soccer. We're talking RotoWire NFL. I'm Adam Zdroik, joined by Jack Burkart and Ryan Belongia. We're here to draft our team. We're up in 3 minutes. We got the 11th pick. We're just going to be here going through the draft. Jack and Ryan have gone through a ton of best ball stuff over the past month, 2 months. I've had like one draft in the Scott Fish Bowl. So that's all I got on my belt so far. But guys, what's going on? Are we ready for this? We already had a slight argument, so I can guarantee you we're going to argue about every pick here. But what's going on, guys?
Yeah, it really didn't take us too long to start arguing. It's just about from the first round, which spots. We had to kind of have some influence over what spot we chose, so we're all doing that. So yeah, there will be probably little consensus, a lot of tiebreaker votes. It should be fun. Adam, did you just drop a little like industry flex that you're in the Scott Fish Bowl? That's
Is that a flex? There's so many people in it. I've been in it for, I don't know, like 10 years now.
That's an incredible flex. I've applied to be in it the last 3 years and gotten shut down. So maybe you should use some of your
You get
influence. to
shut
get me
down?
in
I
it.
mean, I guess early on, I don't know. I don't know how I got in. I've been in the industry long enough to where that, I don't know. It was like 100 people, I guess, at the beginning. So, and then I don't lose. If you don't, I don't think you lose your spot. So that's
It's
all I
awesome.
got.
It's a fun
So,
format.
what are our beers here, Jack? I know you don't have your favorite beer from Minnesota. What are we drinking here? Is it Millie Makers? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we got just Miller Lite, just a classic, all reliable. It's in the fridge, leftover from the previous weekend. So
Nice.
it's a fine pilsner. I got into an argument with the bartender. Said they didn't have any pilsners. I'm like, well, do you have Miller Lite? And they're like, shut up. So
Ryan, what do you got?
I've got a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Can't even come with you guys both act the international, the national beers. Come on.
This is New Belgium. Isn't that local?
That's like
that's too
Colorado?
mainstream.
I thought it was. Oh, anyways, first time I had it, they didn't have much selection. I bought it because it was 9%. And I figure get a quick buzz going. Don't want to have like 3% Miller Lights like Jack over there.
Well, the secret is being a lightweight and only needing 2.
Right. Okay.
I like the Voodoo Ranger pumpkin one. Can't remember what the name of it is. It's some kind of pumpkin spice. Got a little spice to it. That one's pretty good. I got local Sheboygan. Sorry, I know Wisconsin people Sheboygan, but this is Sheboygan in Michigan. Blackberry Blonde Ale. Just grabbed this from the store. First time I'm having it. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Wisconsin Sheboygan's my hometown. I don't know if you did that as a bit, Adam.
That's your hometown? Have you been to the Sheboygan Pasty Company?
I didn't. I have not. No.
Then it's not your hometown.
Oh, come on.
All right, we got seconds before the draft starts. Again, we are the 11th pick, and we've had many discussions on it. The hope is that the other 11 people in this draft are, well, there's first pick, Jefferson's gone, but hopefully no one else is watching this. I assume, all these people are actually drafting their own teams and not paying attention to us, but it's going pretty quickly. So what do you guys want here with the first pick? We've had discussions on CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown, and I'm actually starting to think that one or maybe both those guys could be gone here coming up.
Yeah, they might be. So we wanted to take this back end slot because we kind of like the beginning of the third round versus like middle and the end, and so we get to take advantage of the third round reversal. Probably going to take a wide receiver. I hope Amon-Ra is there. I don't know. Like, if Amon-Ra's there, we don't have to bicker, right?
So you guys want Amon-Ra over CD and AJ Brown?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I think if Amon-Ra's there, we just take him, or else we might have to have an argument.
I'm with it. I mean, I'm currently in the state of Michigan, so I think I have to agree with that take. So,
oh yeah, shout out Lions.
Yeah. This 10, 11, 12, that they'll pick somewhat up for interpretation. I think. I don't know. I feel like everybody just clicks 2 wide receivers, but I don't know. I think there's some debate as to which guys are the best.
Yeah, I'm actually looking in the draft room right now. So we have all this Jonathan Taylor stuff going on. His ADP is 10 in the draft room, but I mean, I haven't looked at drafts in the past few days. Do you guys actually think he'll go in the first round here, given what's going on with him here?
That's crazy. Who's taking him 10th right now?
I mean, that must just be averaged from prior, months of drafts. This can't be just taken into account, the last week or two even. So
that has
JT is averaging 10th in this league.
Are you in the draft room, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just watching on here. Maybe I should do that.
No, it's crazy. So you have, looking at ADP wise, around our pick, you have Cooper Kupp going 9th, and that makes sense given he's been hurt. But then Jonathan Taylor ADP is 10, CeeDee Lamb 11.7. These NFC drafters must be pumping
crazy about
testosterone.
Taylor. I was going to ask you, like, what's the main difference between this and best ball? Because Taylor is sure not going 10th in best ball.
No, that's insane. I mean, I'd rather have Saquon Barkley, like better
I'd rather have Pollard.
Yeah, rather have Pollard, rather have Chubb. I'd rather have so many guys. I'd rather have Derrick Henry, I think.
Me too.
I don't know. I guess if you knew that Jonathan Taylor was going to Miami, I saw that rumor just to ruin our Miami running back.
I saw they were the favorite. I saw he was like plus 250 to go there or something, but I think he's still favored to land in Indy or stay in Indy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very much. I saw it's plus 225, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. One of the players is not here. That's why we're waiting here on this third pick.
Looks like the clock started again. Wow, talk about, you got to be on time.
If all three of us get knocked off, here's a phone number we can call to let them know that all three of us are off at the same time.
We need more. We need a fourth drafter.
Do you think I should get in the room? Might as well.
If you want, depends what you want to look at, really.
Yeah, no, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, apparently this third guy, $350 entry, we cannot get a hold of him. So
they're just gonna auto him.
They're not finding out. Someone says give him a kicker. So
isn't that? I feel like
they can't just give him a kicker though. That like
the name is Tepper. Is this the?
I think she had I think it was a woman.
Carolina Panthers owner, Tepper.
David Tepper.
His wife.
I don't know. I thought it was a woman's name when I checked.
I guess she's just getting autoed here, Christian McCaffrey. So
it's not a kicker.
She seems fine. That seems fine.
That seems fine.
Yeah, it's Dawn Tepper. Actually, I don't know if I should reveal her name. Sorry, Dawn.
I mean, everyone's last name for I think this type of.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen drafts streamed on this format.
If you want to win $250,000, you got to be comfortable with your name, getting out in the world a little bit.
Oh, geez, Eckler.
Is Kelsey gonna fall to us?
Oh,
probably
not though, right? But no, someone always loves Kelsey. Like, there's like
there you go.
A whole Kelsey society that think he should be going like top 2 picks.
Just so I thought you were in that society.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, like, it could happen again, but I mean, how many times is Kelsey going to outscore the tight end 2 by like 100 points? I think that's just kind of like a preposterous outcome. Like, I don't think his ADP should be higher than it was last year. He was going back end of the first round.
So does a running back enter any thoughts here at 11? Like, it's going to be, I mean, we talked about Jonathan Taylor, but it's not going to be him, but Barkley or Chubb. Is it? I mean, in our spot, is it even worth reaching when we can go to a running back kind of with our second pick?
Yeah, I'd probably. Oh, sorry, Ryan, but like I'd probably rather see which wide receivers available to us, because if it's like CeeDee Lamb or if it's Amon-Ra, then we should probably take them. They're less likely to fall back, and then we can grab like a Saquon or Pollard. Unless Team 12 double taps running back, which would be tilting. But
that'd be something.
Maybe they'll take JT.
You like Pollard a lot, huh?
Yeah, I do. We were talking about
how much are these people going to use ADP? Because Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, and Tony Pollard are all in like the same range here.
Yeah, I don't think you can use ADP. This is like.
How is JT 10th? I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out what the main differences are from drafting a team in this league than drafting best ball.
I have no idea how we pulled this ADP, Ryan. Like maybe like it just doesn't make any sense, right? Because like oh wow, CeeDee Lamb goes, so that removes some discussion. But Ryan, like the running backs like make sense afterwards. It's like it follows Nick Chubb, and then Derrick Henry,
that's
Najee
really
Harris
weird.
High, Saquon,
right?
Yeah.
So we're going to Amon-Ra over AJ Brown. Is kind of where we're at.
Oh,
if that's
yeah,
you gotta, right?
I think.
Yeah. I just like this. Oh, I mean, that's kind of how drafts are based. Just looking at ADP, no matter where you play, like Yahoo, ESPN, or whatever. Bijan's gone, so that's interesting. All right, we're doing Lions here. Lions are bust.
I mean, is there any alternative? Like, what do we
have? I think we got to go Sun God.
Sun God, let's go, baby.
All right, let's do it.
It saddens me that Amon-Ra was a USC grad, but
a big Notre Dame guy over
man.
Yeah,
Equiminius St. Brown, a good Notre Dame man. So he gets the family bump.
Family bump. All right, what do we think this Dawson character is up to?
Probably trying to figure out how to filter this better than the ADPs.
What are we gonna get up to?
Yeah, do we want? I mean, if AJ Brown is there, would we want him? If either Chubb or Barkley are there,
I mean, would you take him over? What about Devontae? No love for Devontae.
Well, AJ Brown's gone,
that's
so
off
it
the
doesn't
table.
matter. Devontae or running back? Is that where we're at?
I'm getting spooked on Devontae. So Ryan, I know I've been talking to you about how cheap Devontae is, but
I don't mind that.
I like Chubb right here.
Oh, I like
Pollard. Here comes the first argument.
Pollard? You want Pollard over Chubb?
I would.
Both you guys are on Pollard over Chubb?
Well, why don't you try to persuade me? We have 40 seconds right here.
You guys are the best ball bros here. You've done more research than me. I mean, Chubb is the best running back in the league. That's all you need to know, right?
Best pure runner in the league. That's how you got into the Scott Fish Bowl, by going with that.
I mean, Pollard, Zeke's gone, but is he actually going to get all those touches? Probably not. I mean, he's a small guy. I don't think he's just going to automatically bump up like that.
I don't think he's as small as you think. He's like 220 pounds, pretty quick.
All right,
but we got
Pollard. I got Pollard selected here.
I vote Pollard.
I got to vote Pollard.
All right, 2-1.
Such a valuable role. And the Zeke signing, I don't know, like, are you that scared of like Deuce Vaughn? He's really small.
I am. You ever watch Kansas State football game before?
No.
Wildcats, Power Cat.
I mean, I know you could say
every person a Wildcat. You don't know about that?
You could say the same thing about Chubb, but I think Pollard has an outside chance to finish RB1, in my opinion. Maybe a bit of a hot take, but
yeah.
Isn't Chubb or Pollard?
I mean, I said Chubb. Sure, you could make that argument for Chubb too, but I don't know. I like Pollard. I like Pollard a lot this year. I think he's going to catch a ton of balls.
I think he'll get a good deal of
carries, a ton of touchdowns.
Too.
Yeah.
Disagree. We'll disagree to disagree.
All right, we're gonna find weight stats here. In the meantime, there are some people in the chat, so it's nice to see that. Yeah, Malik has Chubb.
Who's Casey's number 2 option? Malik is asking. I mean, we've sort of been trying to figure that out all summer. Is it? Do you mean number 2 receiver, or just number 2 after Kelsey? Or
I think it's Mahomes throwing to himself. No,
I'm not sure anyone really knows.
Yeah, it might be Jerick McKinnon for all we know. Like, it's pretty.
What's the Clemson guy's name? Justin Ross. That's my guy, Justin Ross. Guy was awesome in college. We'll take him in the last round.
Oh, he won't be there.
Second to last round.
He won't be there.
Third to last round.
You're talking like round 13.
Fourth to.
He's like climbed up the board. We've got 20 rounds.
20 rounds, okay.
Yeah, maybe we can tell people, the friends at home, the format. We have to have it's 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receivers, flex, and tight end. Full PPR. Quarterback scoring is juiced, so you get a point per every 20 pass yards, which is like a 25% boost, and then the 6 points per passing touchdown. So that doesn't like devalue the rushing quarterbacks, just makes them like, it just boosts everyone else up. So it kind of relatively devalues them. And there's a little tournament at the end of the week. And Ryan, do you see the correlation that we have for I know it's a 3-game runoff, but
no, I do. Yeah, the Cowboys play the Lions in Week 17. So there's a
Week 17
tiebreaker for you, Adam.
Nice.
Yeah, we got the start of a little stack there.
Is anyone watching Messi? No, they're watching this draft. Come on, man.
There's no DFS for that game. You can't watch that.
Forgot to
I
put
mean,
some
yeah, though I
bets
think
in
it'd
that
be,
game, actually.
it'd be nice to get a decent quarterback.
So what do we want to do next? We got a big wait till our 4th pick, so we gotta make a good decision here.
Yeah, like structurally, what do we want to do? Because so we're up in like 5 because of the 3rd round reversal.
Yeah.
I mean, the question is, would a QB be worth it? Would we want a high-end quarterback, or would we be fine with a very good second wide receiver like Devonta, T. Higgins over here? Chris Olave is actually going this high. I don't really want him. Do you guys have anyone stands out?
I mean, I think Higgins. I think Higgins in the 3rd round in a spot like this is a great pick.
Because then we have outs for Burrow to go around the wrap.
Especially since we already have a running back.
Yeah, I do like Higgins.
This is a thing like Higgins. He can be as good as these other wides taken in the 2nd round.
So you guys like Higgins over the other number 2, Devonta Smith?
Yeah, just barely, but I don't think it's like you can make the argument either way.
Yeah, I mean, it's like secondary.
Like, I guess I'd rather have Burrow's receiver than Hurts's receiver, but you can argue that either way.
Better quarterback, arguably, and arguably Jamar Chase, I guess, is more injury prone than AJ Brown is. Maybe, probably. So
maybe. Well, whatever it happens, Devonta Smith and T. Higgins are just a cut above the rest. You got DK Metcalf, Deebo Samuel, Keenan Allen right below. So I think that constitutes a pretty big teardrop.
Yeah,
running back is fraught with danger at this point.
JT.
Yeah.
Boom bust.
One round after ADP. Let's go. As tight end, it's too early to go Mark Andrews, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty good that we already grabbed a running back because everyone else is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually working out. I mean, Jack said the reason we liked this 11th pick was for sort of this right here.
We have to, this is exactly why. I don't like the running
exactly why.
Yeah, this is working out really well. Oh,
yeah.
Just T. All right. I thought might
discuss
Devonta. I thought Devonta would be gone, but I'm fine with
I would have been fine with either of them. They seem like a toss-up to
me. I could have sworn I saw Devonta on my screen, but it was DK Metcalf. All right, well, I think everyone wanted T. Higgins anyway.
We're squabbling. I think Ryan just wants to pack my best ball T. Higgins bags even more. He's my most drafted wide receiver. On DraftKings, he like inexplicably falls to the middle of the 3rd, late 3rd, like all the time.
I've got a ton too. Yeah, he inexplicably falls to pick 30 quite often, 28, 29.
T?
Yeah.
What do we get him at? 26?
Yeah.
All right, now we got to wait. Bathroom break time. It's only been 15 minutes. We can look at. I forgot to put some Messi bets in. Let's see what Inter Miami's up to. That's what Inter Miami is losing. All right. So if you want to put some bets in, maybe second half bet on Messi to score, Inter Miami over 1.5 goals. If you're a betting type, we are beat the soccer guys, so we got to give soccer bets. No NFL bets on the show, unless you guys have any NFL bets.
Not yet. I'm mostly trying to draft 150 of these stupid DraftKings Millie Maker basketball tournaments. But we're talking about the NFC, the NFFC. Great contest, $350 RotoWire contest. No time to dread over best ball and, Corey Davis retiring when you have like 15% of him. It's not a problem.
Yeah, so So Corey Davis went to Western Michigan and Antonio Brown went to Central Michigan. I don't know what's going on at those two schools, but just interesting wide receivers, I guess, you got coming from both of them.
Well, I think that's Antonio Brown might be a particularly special case.
It's a little bit.
Going back to soccer, I have to take an L, and no one's calling me out on this, but Inter Miami were like plus 700 to win the League's Cup, and I was just like, this was right after Messi signed, and he hadn't played for them, and Inter Miami were just playing terribly. Like they were like in MLS when they were at home, they were underdogs. Like that's how bad they are. Like if you're ever playing at home in MLS, like you're automatically a slight favorite.
I don't want to get into this, Jack. We don't need to get into this.
And then I called it a lot of things, and Inter Miami are crushing now. So
Messi does have a deal with Apple Plus. You know that, right?
Are you saying are we putting tinfoil hats on? Are we?
Yeah. So if you're watching this, make sure to subscribe to the RotoWire Soccer channel on YouTube. Of course, it's a lot of soccer content. This one is NFL, American football content, but we do have a lot of betting stuff up on that. In case you're into betting, or if you want to play DFS, if you want to dabble into DraftKings DFS mostly, we got a lot of those videos as well. So a bunch of stuff on the RotoWire Soccer YouTube channel. We got about 15 picks before we go here. So, I mean, it's hard to say what's going to be left for us, but when do you guys want a quarterback? I guess that's a main question here. Or should we look to see what's next? I mean, I don't know if Herbert and Lamar are going to be there. It's kind of, you got Trevor Lawrence might be around kind of a thing.
This is where maybe, do you think anyone in this draft is watching us right now?
There's no way.
I don't think so. I can't say that, but we got 7 people at the moment watching live.
Wait, that's on YouTube.
There actually may be more on Twitter watching as well, so we don't have those exact numbers.
If you're in this draft, come on YouTube. Sorry, Twitter, bad website, anyways. And you have to show yourselves. You don't get to live in the shadows in this world. Listen to us peep all our picks, but I don't think we'll have anyone in this.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We should be. I think it's a 10. I just pulled it up. It's a 10-second delay. Ryan just took a drink of his beer. Terry McLaurin went. So however long ago that was, 15 seconds
Terry
maybe.
McLaurin hurt?
Yeah, no, that's not enough of a delay. But no, I just mean like, for instance, not like it's that big of a deal. But if somebody's like, oh, if so-and-so's there at 47, they're the best pick ever. And, you got these guys at 41 and 42 listening like, oh, I'll take that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to take my number one guy. My next number one guy is Javonte Williams.
You're right. Yeah.
Actually, sorry. Kenneth Walker, Michigan State. There you go. That's all I got to say. So
only Michigan State guys.
Yeah. I think Jeff Smoker is available. Brian Hoyer is around. I think Connor Cook might be somewhere.
I mean, there's just a clear pick, in my opinion, if it gets to us. So just
all right, we'll wait. We'll wait for your excellent suggestion of. Let me check here. What do we got?
I mean, for just so many reasons.
Oh, Aaron Jones, obviously.
Yeah,
Aaron Jones.
Just kidding. That's not who we're gonna take. We're not gonna take Aaron Jones. We're looking at Hopkins. I mean, he's got to be awesome with Ryan Tannehill, right? Like, I mean, Hopkins is not old. Tannehill's not old. These guys aren't very old. It's going to be a pretty dynamic duo, don't you guys think?
I mean, A.J. Brown did okay with Tannehill.
That was a couple of years ago.
I've got to take about
that. Did you see Tannehill play last year?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I mean, I know what you're saying. I think and I know Hopkins is a little older. Just in general, I've been telling people, I think he's going to be like, more of like a Keenan Allen type this year. A lot of targets, a lot of short catches, a lot of receptions. Maybe not like the Hopkins that from a couple years ago, but I think Tannehill's serviceable too. So I don't know. I've been taking Hopkins quite a bit when he falls, past forward. So I'm hoping I'm right. But
I mean, Treylon Burks was supposed to be like their number one guy to overtake A.J. Brown. Obviously, he wasn't there when A.J. Brown was around. So you think even the Titans throw the ball enough to where that Hopkins could even match AJ Brown's numbers.
It's wishful thinking.
Yeah,
it's wishful thinking. I know. I like Treylon Burks a lot too. I've got plenty of him as well.
The thing going around Twitter today was I think Derrick Henry. I don't know if he had a 60-yard run in a preseason game or it's just an old highlight. It was like, look at this 6'3", 240-pound guy run it. You could never expect this out of anyone of this size. I saw that video like 5 times pull up on my Twitter feed, but
Are you not a Derrick Henry fan?
I mean, I didn't say I wasn't a fan, but I'm not going to draft him on my fantasy team. I'll say that. Does that make me not a fan? Maybe. Aaron Jones is gone, so someone's watching.
Team 5. Yeah, Team 5's watching.
Who's watching?
Pumping T. Oh my God, Travis Kelce, Josh Allen.
Straw?
And
some guy named Straw? Someone named Straw just took him? Straw, if you're listening, turn it off.
Maybe it's Malik 51.
Jack, are you looking at? Do you have any rankings up or anything that you're going off of?
I have my personal. I ranked every player in the NFL, including defensive players. I have those rankings up. So if you want those, just let me know. But I don't usually give them to anyone else.
If things keep on going this way, I have a gambit.
Guy's still there. Our guy's still there. There's only one guy we can take at this pick, and he's still there. I mean,
no, there might be two. There might be a debate.
You're talking about Joe Burrow? All right. Who? I mean, we got to talk about it. These people are
talking about Joey B. Talking about Joey B.
So
I'll just say hold on, Jack. You can go after, but I mean the rankings I'm looking at have him at 38. Okay, we're at pick 47. I also think it makes sense because we have the receiver, and just in general, like I guess it depends sort of what strategy you're going with. But if I was to play like a $10,000 fantasy football league, to me it would be paramount to get like one of the top QBs. Maybe not necessarily like a top 5-6 guy, but
how much do you rank Burrow above like a Herbert and a Lawrence? Because we could get these guys next as well.
This is my pushback because Mike Williams is still on the board.
Mike Williams.
Okay.
I'm advocating for getting greedy right here. If Joe Burrow is available, so Durbin, if you're listening, I swear to God. But Ryan, there's a game theory opportunity.
Gambling, just gambling.
Yeah. No, we don't lose though, because the only way we lose is if Dawson does double elite quarterback, which is like certified.
Are you saying if we do Mike Williams, we can take either quarterback? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it works out.
That's
like the only way it fails is if Dawson double taps QB, which is a horrible strategy, and they tank their team.
And, you couldn't do that.
We take the mistake.
All I'm thinking of is like, is there a significant difference between those two quarterbacks?
I assume your guys' rankings like Mike Williams, because I'm seeing some with like Lockett up here, Hopkins is up here, Godwin. I mean, I don't like these guys. I'm just looking at some rankings here.
Yeah.
Is he noticeably next?
The rankings I look at have Mike Williams like in the high 30s, maybe 40. I think that's what Jack's looking at too.
Yeah, obviously boom bust because he basically always gets.
But hurt. I mean, like 20 spots ahead of a Brandon Ayuk.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think like what other wide receivers are available right now?
Mike Williams' ADP is 61.
Jonathan Taylor was 10. Don't tell me about ADP. Crazy. All right. So Burrow and Herbert are available.
Oh, wait, we're up?
Yeah, we're
up.
Running back, I think we have to take Mike Williams. Because, like, look at who else is there. Like, Jerry Jeudy, bad. Hopkins, he's an old. I don't want to keep drafting him. Then you got, like, London Godwin.
It's basically a bunch of quarterbacks that aren't very good.
Put Mike in the queue.
No. I say no. I say Joey B.
No, but the game theory element of
I just got Williams.
Yeah, but Hopkins is better than Mike Will, and he's still there.
That's not true at all.
Hopkins is better than Mike Will.
Like in fantasy or real life?
In fantasy.
Plus Herbert is let's not bury the lead here.
Burrow, we'll see what happens.
It's worse than Herbert.
We might be okay, but
who do we want here?
We might be okay. Burrow is not worse than Herbert. Wait, what is going on here? Are we in the same universe, Jack?
So everything that I've read,
Burrow is worse than Herbert. My God.
Chargers. Not in real life. Who cares about real
life?
life?
Dawson is deciding between Burrow and Herbert right now.
I am in the spreadsheets, and that says that the Chargers are going to run a ton of plays.
Are you guys worried about Burrow's injury?
I'm not worried about the calf injury. I think that's like a gift at this point.
A gift that he doesn't have to play in preseason?
Oh, geez. If Dawson's watching this and making us sweat this right now.
Jack.
Ryan's going to leave.
Are you going to kill me, Ryan?
Ryan's going to leave the stream.
It's honestly, it's such a mistake. I mean, we just lost the league, basically.
No, we did not. Shut up.
My God.
That's insane.
I mean, okay, I can just Burrow and Hopkins is infinitely better than Herbert, Mike Will. But, like, we don't really have a choice now.
True.
My God.
You love Hopkins too much.
That is
Ryan.
not true.
Okay, it's not just me because I'm looking at the same rankings Jack's looking at have Hopkins 32 for NFFC. 32. So we could have taken him at 50 here.
Are we taking Herbert? Are we taking Herbert, I guess?
Yeah, we're taking Herbert.
We have to, but my God.
Man, Ryan's going to disown me after this. I don't think it's that bad.
It's so bad.
That's not true. Stop.
I think you love Hopkins too much.
No, but the problem also, Burrow is just better than Herbert for fantasy, for everything. But I mean, I hope I'm wrong.
Why?
He's just, he's just a
better
quarterback.
Wait, like the Chargers are going to run the most plays in the NFL by like
they did last year too. Do you know what that was? It was the Chargers losing in every fourth quarter and dumping it off to Eckler the whole game, trying to come back because Herbert can't complete a pass. And Mike Will. They now have Quentin. First of all, Mike Will is injured every year. They have Keenan. They have Eckler. They have Quentin ahead of him. I mean, you just like never know. Yeah, Mike Will's going to have some big weeks, but like hope you get him right because.
Do you guys want the TCU guy? QJ?
If he falls to us. I think this is actually like...
Sorry, I don't know how much college football you guys know.
This is... No, I know Quentin Johnson. Big dynasty guy. So this is a preposterous take. I think
Wait, he's not even a TCU guy. Sorry, am I making that up?
Yeah, Jack, I think the Chargers are going to be good too, but the Bengals are Super Bowl team. Maybe the Chargers are too, but like the Bengals, I don't know. Bengals are even underrated still, in my opinion.
I see. Okay, so if there's a strategic, I still stand by the strategic decision too, because I think, Adam, you agree with me, right? Like
I could have sworn
I
could have sworn Brandon Staley wasn't their coach anymore, but he is.
Jack, I agree with you, but you're acting like Mike Will was like the top receiver on the board, and like he's five rankings below Hopkins in every ranking.
So do we look
Hopkins? How old is Hopkins?
Look, I'm not getting married to rankings, but you can't say like he's the best receiver on the board when like multiple places have another guy spots ahead of him.
Do you guys like Kellen Moore as a coordinator?
I do.
Yeah, he's decent. I've heard a lot about him because my buddy's obsessed with the Cowboys.
Do we think it's an upgrade for our Chargers stack here?
I think it is.
Yeah, it should be.
This is part of. Yeah. I'm bullish. I'm very bullish. I think Herbert could be a top 3 fantasy QB. I truly do.
I guess I'm gonna have to hope for Burrow to get injured now. I guess.
All right. Well.
Okay, I'm over it.
You're not over it.
I mean, it's just a mistake.
I'm gonna be on a show with you in 2 months, and you're gonna freaking pull this on me when we're talking about like Club Bruges corner takers. It's gonna be horrible.
Man, I hate to get married to rankings, but like seeing Burrow.
Club Bruges?
But seriously though, if you guys, Jack's a projections guy, ranking. I mean, seeing Burrow 15 spots ahead of Herbert, like everywhere. I mean, it's not just me that thinks that.
Some of this is that the rankings that we're using are tethered to the ADP of the contest in some way. There's like a wisdom of the crowds element. And I know that's true.
I think I like Mike Williams more than Hopkins. So
I do too.
Yeah,
Brian, this Hopkins pick is bad.
Okay, Hopkins is the clear-cut number 1, and Williams is like the number 3.
Oh,
I get that the offense is better, but
I'm tilting. He's the number 3.
Well, Keenan's ahead of him, right?
I'm not so sure.
DeAndre Hopkins.
He's the number 2. Come on.
Keenan's old, but DeAndre Hopkins hasn't had a good full season in a couple of years. I know Mike Williams never has a good full season, but
has Mike Williams ever?
Yeah, but I mean, do we think DeAndre Hopkins is going to go back to like age 28 and be completely healthy in a run first offense? No.
Come on, Ryan.
I don't know. I think Hopkins' floor is higher even too.
Floor.
But it doesn't matter.
We made a great pick.
I'm okay with it. At least we have a stack. I can deal with Williams and Herbert.
All right. So Ryan, I'm going to try to offer some perspective on the situation. That we were in the situation at the end of the 4th, early 5th, to choose between these two options, I think was very good. I thought it wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I just think you can't. No. The best player on the board was clearly Burrow, in my opinion. So you just can't gamble that Dawson is going to allow it to slide.
You can't gamble. I'm gonna
maybe if it was like
hit the thumbnail, right?
If it wasn't hold on, especially in an important league or in an important, I don't know, higher stakes league. I mean, you get your guys, especially if I don't know.
I mean, this is small stakes for me, but maybe it's high stakes for you guys. All right, what are we doing next? We got 10 picks. It's a bunch of terrible players is where we're at in the draft. Here.
Oh man.
You can't say that. We're in round 6. Just wait until it's round 10.
Do you guys have someone pegged for tight end? Do we go for the waiver tight end at this point? Because I mean, do we want to take a chance on any of these guys?
Actually, Ryan, I have someone pegged at tight end.
I'm retilted, dude. I got 2 messages from my brother. First one says Hopkins over Mike. Second one says Burrow should have went before Fields and Lamar even. Oh.
I mean, you guys are brothers, so you guys have the same opinion on everything.
Well,
that's why we always see your lineups duped on soccer slates.
Okay, Jack. What are we doing with this pick here?
I don't know. I have no confidence anymore. Tony Belongia has dropped the hammer on my Chargers take.
All right, what do we?
I like the Chargers too. I don't want to. I'm not poo-pooing the Chargers because I like them too, just not as much.
This is the most we've ever argued on this channel.
I'm not into any of these upcoming wide receivers, so we don't need a wide receiver outside of flex.
Why not? Why not
second
Jahan Dotson? Is that too soon?
What pick are we at? Pick 71?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends what we want here at running back. I mean, is someone like Rashad White worth it here?
God, no.
Okay.
Oh, look who's available. Ryan.
Look at the running backs that are going. Yeah. What running backs are available? Rashad White, is he the best one? Really?
Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, Rashad White, Madison.
Somebody took
Connor.
Gibson. Oh, dude, I think we should take one. Let's take one of these backs. Is Breece Hall really still there?
You want Breece Hall with?
I mean, what are people doing?
With Dalvin Cook there?
This is insane.
He's better than every single back that's got taken.
Wait, do you guys both want Breece Hall?
Yes.
Look at the backs that have gone.
Or Alex Madison.
He hasn't played off of a torn ACL.
Oh man.
Oh,
was it a torn ACL?
Okay. So we have to choose between Breece and Madison, right?
It's clearly Breece or Madison. I mean, I'm kind of dumbfounded that all these other backs went before them.
Let's see. Who's the wide receivers? Is it just complete Kyle Pitts? I'll pass.
Oh, wait. Breece has a bye week 7, as does Pollard.
You can't
go into it for you?
This is
fine.
You've become the most scared person ever, Ryan. You're you can't gamble in this type of spot. Now we're worried about the bye week.
No, not worried. But if you got a tiebreaker, it just means you have to get an extra back.
Do you guys really like Breece Hall this much off a knee injury?
Oh my God, Adam, he's light years better than the last 6 backs that went.
Yeah, this is crazy, Adam.
But off of a knee injury.
I seen it. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's good. My sources
with Dalvin Cook.
Good. All right, let's get Madison on the wrap, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Madison.
You guys like Madison?
Dawson's clearly listening.
You guys like Madison with first time in a lead role for a full season?
Who do you like more?
Would you rather not have him in a lead role?
Is he going to keep that lead role?
You
don't like any more wide receiver here?
Who's available for wide receiver? I don't have the thing up.
Pittman, Evans, Pickens, Brown.
George Pickens is good.
Quentin Johnson.
Oh, Dawson's gonna make us sweat. Dawson, if you're in the chat, I swear.
I mean, just a bunch of receivers with crappy quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Rashad White. Oh, good.
White's gone.
Come on. I want you to do it. Because like Madison is also the clear pick, right? Like this is like a running back thirsty format from the look of the board.
I don't like anyone, so.
I mean,
dude, Dameon Pierce went in the 6th round. If we could take Madison, then we're minted.
Yeah, and Jack, you say Dameon Pierce, but Gibson went before him.
What the fuck? I didn't see. Sorry. Sorry to the kids
Even
watching.
Miles Sanders, Swift. I mean, Pierce is better than all these other guys that went.
This is the same thing as the McLaurin pick. Like Terry McLaurin has turf toe. Like that could like seriously, like in the 3rd round, that's so rich.
Yeah, he also has Sam Howell. Yeah, that's another thing in these spots.
Oh, Sam Howell's good.
Madison, take it to the bank, right? Is there any debate?
Take it to the bank. There's no
debate.
I think
you guys like him too much, but I don't like anyone else, if I'm being honest.
Adam, you're going to need to find a way to turn on your optimism here. We're like 40 minutes into this draft.
I think we go full Chargers stack and get Quinn Johnston.
No, Madison.
Yeah, you guys see, I would have liked to get Johnson, but the draft is just so soft that we have these crazy guys available.
This is crazy.
Now I don't even really mind it anymore. Our team turned out amazing somehow, or at least the start.
This is the type of, if I was drafting this in the DK Millie, I would screenshot Ryan and like show him, look at what's happening right now.
I think like your best ball brains are entering here. I just
right, Adam, I just got to tell you, Brees and Madison. I mean, look at the running backs that went before. I mean, like all 6, like Brees and Madison are way better than those guys.
You're talking about like, I don't know, real life though.
No, fantasy.
I mean, I don't like, why is Madison so good?
Because the Vikings offense is way better than I don't know. Like
he'll probably get injured and he probably won't hold on to the number 1 job.
Where was Dalvin Cook being drafted last year?
Round.
You're comparing an elite.
They're the same guy.
It's the same picture.
They're the same guy.
They're the same guy. I mean, Dalvin was good a few years ago, but he's kind of washed.
I mean, he's not as good as he used to be, but it's not like Madison has ever been as elite of a running back as Dalvin Cook. And it's not like
I'm not saying. I hear you. I hear you.
At
pick 70, whatever, when James Cook is going and Gibson is going and Miles Sanders and Swift and
I actually drafted. Who are the Vikings backups? I got one of the backup running backs because I had no faith in.
I do too.
Oh my!
I got Ty Chandler, the Tennessee guy. Yeah.
Me and Jack have tons of Ty Chandler.
I'm embarrassed by my Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler's awesome.
I got off.
Ty Chandler is awesome. I like him. All right.
So I got a text from my dad. He says, Jack, Sheboygan Pasty Company is the same as 4 of a Kind Bar on 8th in Indiana. I took you there as a child. So credentials back. Let's go.
The Pasty Company started like 2 years ago, though. That doesn't count.
My dad says it counts. He went to Sheboygan South alum. So
the Pasty guy does not agree with you.
Oh. We'll have to rectify this.
All right, what do we got?
This team's incredible.
Should we play? I mean,
it could be better.
We got 14 picks here. Anyone stand out? Tight end, Goddard, Evan Ingram, Freiermuth.
No, these guys stink.
They stink that much, you think? You aren't a believer of like the Pat Freiermuth is actually really good. He just never got touchdowns.
Oh, I am. Freiermuth is a stud. Seriously, I'm not even joking. They drafted him in the 2nd round. He just he didn't have a QB. Does he have one now? I don't know, but as far as like a player, yeah, he's got big potential in my opinion.
I mean, if you add like 3 or 4 touchdowns, he's
Rashid Shaheed just went.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
What's going on?
The same guy that took Gibson. Oh, is this? Oh, that's our friend.
Team.
That's our friend Dawn. She wasn't here.
Is that automated? No one said anything, so.
Someone in the chat said he wants TJ Hushmanzada.
Everyone's green, so everyone's here. She must have got here.
Well, just
So
get your
if
guy.
we don't go with one of these tight ends, like you guys are fine with playing like tight end roulette kind of a thing.
There's a lot of value still with tight ends later. There's good tight ends later.
I assume you guys are big Dalton Kincaid guys.
I like Dalton Kincaid.
I like plenty of others too. Guys that will go too late, Adam. There are guys that will fall too late.
Big Michael Meyer fan over here.
No, I mean like
product. He's not good though, unfortunately.
Both Higbee and Chig are undervalued, and you can usually get one pretty good after ADP.
Chig?
Chig definitely.
What?
Yeah, especially now with
Chig. You're just shortening his name because you can't say it. Okay.
Chigazium.
Yeah, you really like this Titans offense. I don't want a Titans tight end.
Okay.
That's fine. So I think we can wait at tight end. There's like a lot of decent names back there. And Adam, if you don't like this section of the draft, God bless you when you look at the waiver wire when it's week 3 and it's just absolutely nobody. So I think it's pretty important. So we have 3 running backs right now. We can start Pollard and Madison happily for the first 5 weeks of the season.
Do we stack David Montgomery with Amon-Ra?
Well, if David Montgomery's around, is he around still?
So we don't have much need for. We've spent a ton of capital on running back, so we can sort of let that slide for a little. I think
I'd be happy to. Yeah,
you guys are actually Packers fans. So what's wrong with AJ Dillon?
I've switched allegiances. I'm a Jets fan now.
Oh,
I'm not even joking. I still like the Packers. They're my second team now, but I don't have any faith in the Packers this year.
Wow, Tua goes.
No, sorry though. Back to our draft. Quentin Johnson's still there. Your guy from last time, Adam. He completes our stack.
Do you guys want to get a handcuff here for Breece Hall with Dalvin Cook? Is it worth it?
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, I don't think we need it. That's something I would do. Like if I didn't, we already have enough running backs, but.
I mean, no matter what, I mean, it's basically 2 guys who aren't fully healthy. Maybe, one guy rests a week, and then we have this guy, we have his backup who can come in and start for us.
There's a few wide receivers who are pretty good who are still available.
Is Quentin still there?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really have a choice, right? I don't see who's available, just so you guys know.
So at wide receiver, you have Jackson Smith and Jigba, Brandon Cooks, Quentin Johnson, Elijah Moore, and then it gets gross. Then you have Michael Thomas, Jameson Williams, who I'm completely out on, Juju, Sky.
Okay.
Bateman's
we kind of have a decision then, I guess. Well, it'll probably get made for us. I can't see both.
Yeah, we have a few picks to go here. We don't take another QB this entire draft.
There goes Dalvin.
Goddard's kind of
Goddard is definitely in play. He shouldn't be there.
Yeah, Adam, what do you think of Goddard?
Yeah, I mean, I was bringing that up, and then you guys said we shouldn't go with the tight end.
No, Goddard.
Well, I was wrong. I didn't hear you right.
Goddard is value here. Goddard is value.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with it.
But as Jack said, Brandon Cooks is big value here too, and we also have we also have Pollard, so that's okay.
Bet on the team. Well, there goes Goddard. Bet on the Dallas team. Build up that bet a little bit.
No, so we're off a tight end now. These guys are too far down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like Evan Ingram in managed leagues. I think this is a reach for Freiermuth too, especially in a draft format where people aren't going to be taking as many tight ends as it's managed.
Yep.
Justin Tucker is available.
Get the kicker one. I did check. It is fractional kicker scoring, so get that 66-yard field goal.
Fractional kicker scoring.
It's big. It's a lot of points.
So I think wide receiver is close to a teardrop because like once it's like Jameson Williams and Juju, it's
but
like pretty gross.
It's not a teardrop yet.
I know.
Yeah.
So we're going.
I'm with you. Yeah. We're going with one of those wide receivers.
Yeah, we go with 2. So who's available at running back right now? The guys I like to have thinned out.
Hopefully 2 of those wide receivers.
Montgomery just went. It's like Herbert, AJ Dillon,
handcuffs basically.
Ryan,
no.
Brian Robinson.
I like Zach Charbonnet, but it's too early for him.
Unless you guys really like Jerick McKinnon here.
No. This is.
We will not be drafting Zach Charbonnet. Sorry.
Why not?
He went to Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can get behind this. All right.
Okay.
Sky Moore. Wow.
What do we want? Quentin?
Well, or Cooks.
Who do we want
you guys
more?
Hated Cooks.
No.
Well, I think we get Quentin.
Okay, if we didn't have Herbert, then I would take Cooks. But
I think also because we have Mike Williams
that's what I'm.
It's more helpful to grab Johnson.
I think
you're right.
I was taking Smith and Jigba in like the 6th round before this wrist injury. Now Pete Carroll says it's like a 3-week injury, like starting from now. But Pete Carroll also always lies, so I don't think we should take him now. But like, at what point is pick 98 jumping the shark on like?
Yeah, I mean we still only have 3 wide receivers, so that'd be taking.
Take Quentin. Take Quentin. I think. I mean, but
too late.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's good though. That just makes sense with Will and Herbert.
Oh, we got another pick up here. So
this draft is nuts.
I guess no. Maybe Jack. Maybe I'm thinking too much of best ball, where like Herbert, Mike, Will, Quentin. Like, is that even necessarily that good? Because you have to like.
You have to start them.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, they don't just go in if they smash. You have to decide to try to start them all together.
Well, I mean, I think like with Quentin, we have the backup for if Mike Williams or Keenan Allen gets hurt.
But you're not drafting him at backup price. You need him to do damage for this price.
You need 3 wide receiver sets. We could start Quentin Johnson, I think.
For our lineup, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to start him right away. We'll see.
You're right. You're right. We got another guy coming, maybe.
Yeah, who do we want?
I could go with either Jack. I have a ton of JSN too, and I was taking him way earlier than this. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Slight fracture in his wrist, and he's getting surgery for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a toss-up to me.
Do we like this guy enough? Like, how many looks is he going to get with Metcalf and Lockett in this offense?
I've been wondering that the whole time, but people kind of, I don't know. Do you have like a strong take here, Jack?
I wish I had a good take. I think we're probably, so let's just do some tiebreakers. We have a bad week 5 going for us right now. Cooks is a pretty good player too, and we're making a bet on the Dallas offense.
I mean,
with Pollard.
Cooks.
Yeah, let's just have a guy who we can start.
All right,
he's a good player. Week 5, you're right. JSN is also week 5 bye, so that's not great.
I hate to be a bye week baby, but I don't know.
We got a bunch of week 7s, but
not for. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's do Cooks.
Alan Lazard.
Look at that.
I don't know. I really like our squad. I like our squad.
Yeah, we just have to keep on building it out.
All right, what do we at? Round 9. Okay, we got 9, 10. Okay, so
I'm gonna get another Miller Lite.
Obviously. Tight end. I mean, we could still wait, I guess, even with our round 10 pick at this point. I guess that's where some of these guys are going.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of tight ends to take, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Freiermuth is still there, maybe. But I don't think we need to actually get Schultz or Nkonkwo or even Komet at that for our next pick either.
No, we can still wait.
Oh, Jaylen Warren getting some love. All right, so we get when are we drafting Anthony Richardson?
We're not.
Who's our backup quarterback? We got all these guys down here. We got A-Rich. We got the revival of Russell Wilson, the revival of Derek Carr, the revival of Aaron Rodgers.
We don't draft a backup quarterback. Week 5 comes. Do you know who we take? Ryan's guy, Ryan Tannehill, off waivers.
He'll be on somebody's team. No?
No.
Everyone's drafting backups.
I don't think so. Well, I don't want to be the first one to draft a backup. If it looks like
not when you have
I'm talking about like 7 rounds from now.
Okay, if it looks like every other team is taking 2 quarterbacks, then I'm fine taking a second quarterback later just because that's the cost of doing business and we don't want to have to start like I don't know who's terrible.
I mean, you also don't want the season to end when Herbert breaks his foot in week 2.
No, he's not breaking his foot. We're drafting like
also if he does though, like our season's done anyways.
Yeah.
Because Mike Williams isn't going to make value. Quentin's not going to make value. It's true though.
Yeah, but whoever his backup is really good, I heard.
Did Jaylen Warren just go ahead of Khalil Herbert?
This draft is unreal.
They were right by each other. But yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think Khalil Herbert's like kind of getting steamed. Cole Kmet. Wow, look at how fast everyone's going.
That's everyone has the $50 million man, Cole Kmet.
Well, no one is arguing with 2 other people who they're going to pick, I think is why it's going so fast. Rashad Bateman is here. It's intriguing. Minnesota man. Jacoby Myers is still a thing.
Oh man, I just got a message from my sister saying, WTF is this drafting of Justin Herbert over Joey B?
Oh, thank you. I love that.
Technically, we drafted Mike Williams over Joey B.
Yeah, please, let's get it right.
Let's see, what do we got? 4 wide receivers. No, 5 wide receivers, 3 running backs.
Yeah, our team's looking good.
Do we like any of these running backs here?
Team 3 has 3 tight ends.
What? Oh, that's Tepper. I mean, Tepper has some good spreadsheets, so.
David Tepper.
Wow. What? They just reach for Kincaid with Njoku and Cole Kmet?
They have the luxury of being able to switch up tight end because they'll be able to just start Rashid Shaheed every week at wide receiver.
Is the tight end scoring normal here?
Yeah,
I assume normal. It is.
Yeah, basically every position gets like juiced in importance. Like running backs just have higher ADPs here. It's full PPR and 3 wide receiver starts, so that's important. And the quarterbacks get pumped up, so like the tight ends are just like
I just know
a much smaller portion.
Scott Fish's tight ends 1.5 points per reception. Do you guys like Pirine?
Samaj?
Yeah.
At this ADP, I'm starting to like it.
If you take
Deshaun Watson was on the board, the creep.
Wow.
If you're
Adam wouldn't have allowed it.
Look at this team, Team 7. Look at Team 7.
We're up here in a few picks, though. Would you guys take Pirine, though?
I would.
I would say if we didn't already have 3 running backs, but maybe I don't understand.
Well, you look at our running backs though. Like Hall is coming back off his injury. We got Madison. Like you guys
take another running back.
Like, I just think that Javonte Williams off his injury, which is no certainty, like we have a chance for this guy right here to get a few starts this season, and
Adam's
we're
right.
grabbing him in like the
Okay,
10th
but
round.
okay, but who are we going to start him over? Who are we going to start him over?
I mean, when Breece Hall doesn't play because he's returning from injury, or when Madison loses his starting job.
Yeah,
Ryan, our starting lineup's filled, other than tight end, which we agreed that we kind of want to wait, right?
Yeah. Okay. Who are the other backs left? Like around, like, you know, the top backs left.
All right. So here are the running backs left on the board: Samaj, Devon Achane, Rashad Penny, Tyler Algier, Jet McKinnon, Elijah Mitchell, and Damian Harris. Like, I think Samaj is just clearly better.
Okay, I'm in. Yeah, I mean, he's the best in that range for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
He just went.
Get out of here, Durbin.
Oh no.
You know who's still on the board?
Who?
Muth.
Yeah,
tight end.
I mean, we don't have a tight end, right?
I don't like playing this way, but like, okay, so let's compare to the other positions. We got 30 seconds. So wide receiver is terrible right now. It's like you know this period of drafts, right? And you got Jacoby, Odell, Lazard, Zay Jones.
Can't take a wide.
Yeah. Can't take a wide receiver. Running backs, I'm like down on all of these guys, and I'd rather take one on the wrap. Like I would take like Algier on the wrap or something.
Yep.
So why don't we just pick a tight end who's good for PPR scoring?
I actually think it's smart to. I know you said you don't like drafting like that, but I kind of in this spot it makes sense.
We taking Pat?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Lock it in. 4 seconds. Fast fingers.
I almost selected Daniel Jones.
I would have killed you.
Oh shoot! We're
okay,
up
but
again.
We're about to be up again. So,
Kendre Miller. What the heck? What's this? I don't even know who that is.
All right. So Ryan, you were talking about like who are we starting? So now this is like the part of the draft where it's like completely different from best ball.
Right.
Like we have our guys, and we just want to like stash like.
How much do you guys think Jerick McKinnon will play?
Right. Well,
there he goes.
It doesn't matter anymore. I think Algier's a good.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a good handcuff. I think there's a lot of volume in that offense for rushing potentially.
Don't you think we can get him on the way back?
No. So after Damian Harris, you have Donta Foreman, your boy Devin Singletary, Kendre Miller. We could take Kenny Gainwell. I would be fine reaching for Kenny Gainwell right here.
Not
Raheem Mostert.
Wait, who are the Eagle running backs with Swift? Is it only
Penny? Is like I'm hearing
Boston
that like
Scott
Penny
is
might
still
get.
there.
Yeah, what about Penny? No.
I think people keep saying he might get cut. Like he's like everyone's least bullish. We have 10 seconds. We have to pick a running back. Put Algier in the queue. Don't pick him. What about Kenny Gainwell or Tyler Algier?
I mean,
you decide. You decide.
Can I take Kenny Gainwell? Oh,
I don't know. You guys just brought up 2 Philadelphia running backs, and it's like one might get cut. What about the other one? I don't know.
Whatever. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with either pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like if Bijan ever misses a game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance they don't even play him for the final month of the season because he has a minor injury and they don't need to play him because they're already out of the playoff race.
I'm gutted right now.
What, you really want to Gainwell?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
You said Penny.
I don't know, Jack. I actually think
for what
you're saying, Algier makes more sense to me.
Okay.
I don't like that we drafted him there, but if Bijan ever misses a game, like you'd rather have Algier, I think, than Gainwell.
Yeah.
No matter what, like the Philly running backs are splitting.
Yeah, and Gainwell's not getting like carries at the 3-yard line. It's gonna be
like if Bijan misses, it can turn Algier into like a 3rd rounder. Like
unless you have something against. Never mind. Algier went to BYU, but I was going to say something.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the.
Weird.
Who was that quarterback? I don't know. I can't remember who the quarterback was, but he was in the. I think they ran triple option of some sort. All right.
Insane. So you didn't like the pick at ADP, Brian? The Algier?
No, actually, I think it's fine at ADP.
You have to unplug your best ball brain now. It's completely
right,
out the
exactly.
window.
Yeah.
ADP doesn't exist. We're just like
Right. I actually I'm okay with it.
This is all vibes. Although
I
I think we
realize
need some more wide receivers.
it's much different than best ball like now after you have your starting lineup.
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on what do we got? Jameson Williams seems kind of high, but actually, I was going to say Peoples-Jones. I don't know who's
Pepper's gonna take. Oh, Zeke. Okay.
who's like the next wide receiver here.
We got some guys. Odell's around.
Oh wow, John Mechie. Is he playing? Is he healthy?
Yeah, you can probably get him a little later.
Who are the receivers are you guys thinking of?
Zay Jones. He's running in 2 wide receiver sets for Jacksonville.
Zay Jones, if he gets to us, is a steal there.
Alan Lazard is
Lazard, now that Corey Davis retired.
Best run blocking wide receiver in the NFL. I have to say that Odell is on the board still. Then it's kind of gross because then you're starting to get into like Alec Pierce, Michael Gallup, Rashee Rice, Curtis Sam. Yeah.
You guys don't like Osborne?
KJ Osborne?
Wait, he's the number 3? I guess with Hockenson. I mean, it's
I don't mind KJ in this.
That's still the Thielen role. So,
if I had to start KJ Osborne, we probably have problems. I'm not gonna lie.
What if Jefferson's out that week?
I mean, yeah, this is our 5th receiver, 6th receiver. This is a bye week receiver we're talking about.
No, shouldn't think like that.
It is a bye week receiver,
and massive upside if it comes to it. I mean,
yeah. Okay, so what do we have? Let's digest the team again. People are picking fast. Wow. So you got the Sun God, T. Higgins, and Mike Williams.
Jalen Hyatt.
Alphas. There goes Zay Jones.
There goes Zay.
Who's drafting Jalen Hyatt? I guess.
So wait, is this three wide receivers in a flex, the same as best ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Romeo Doubs available?
No, I don't think so. I saw him on the list earlier. He went. No, he's gone.
When did he go? I don't see him. No, he's available.
Round 10, pick 9.
Whoa.
He went right before.
There he is. Yeah.
Right after P. Ryan. Wow, what a bummer. Downgrading from Doubs to.
I think it was before P. Ryan.
I mean, do we need another tight end or no?
No.
I think we can wait for some tight ends that we like.
Yeah. I don't play.
Yeah, that. I mean, we'll be able to get some that we like way down.
Defense.
Eagles.
Eagles season.
God. What's going on? So I have a name. Plays for the Chiefs. Rookie.
Rashee Rice?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone? Damn it.
Yeah.
Someone it took him beginning of the round.
What about MVS?
What about
the difference?
Yeah. What's the who cares?
No.
MVS has never been good.
I mean, he has big weeks though.
I mean,
are you going to start him on those big weeks?
Wait, I have a name. I'm not going to say it because Durbin. Okay. I'm getting bad vibes from Durbin.
Yeah, he sniped us, I think. What position is your guy's name, Jack?
Wide receiver. I think he's going to have a stale ADP as well.
You guys don't like Deontay Foreman at all?
No, because I think Herbert's got that job and he doesn't catch balls. So
You don't think they're gonna split? You think that's
I
for
think
sure?
I might know who your guy is, Jack.
I have two. So one's boring, right? Odell is like unfortunately a pretty good pick at this point.
Man, I can't believe he's still there. People reach for him so much.
Oh, you guys want Josh Palmer, right?
No.
Ew.
Get out of here.
That's charter stack. Come on.
Yeah. So
are you talking about Marvin Mims?
No.
Talking about Marvin Mims.
Oh, you are? Wow, okay.
So you have Odell. Odell is kind of like a boring pick, but like he'll play as long as he doesn't tear his knee up. But Marvin Mims is a pretty good pick around 140, is he not?
Yeah, no, he is. I was just gonna throw out. What about Van Jeff? Are we off Van Jeff?
That's a bit boring for my taste.
Yeah, no. Okay. Stafford looks to one guy.
What about Higbee?
I mean, I'm talking about. I don't want to take another tight end, especially if it's like Higbee. I'd rather go for like an Everett, someone who could like be the tight end.
Mims, we got 15 seconds here.
Yeah, queue up Marvin Mims, but don't click them. I mean,
we don't want Osborne. We don't want. I mean, you guys talk about Lazard.
I would rather have Odell later than Osborne, so we can take Mims and then we can take a boring guy.
All right.
Maybe take Odell first. Mims is just going to be there. There's a bunch of guys ranked way ahead of Mims still.
Dude, I don't know. It's like someone scrolled all the way down for the Eagles defense, so I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah, let's see. We got Algier. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some other wide receivers then. Unless you guys like one of these running backs.
Yeah, who's the running backs available?
What's going on with Kareem Hunt? Is someone signing him? No?
He was belle of the ball for like 2 days and then didn't sign anywhere.
Zamir White?
No.
Any chance Clyde Edwards-Helaire turns into something finally?
Later. That's too soon.
Deuce Vaughn.
Oh, get out.
Ty Chandler. We take another one of those receivers.
I think we should take another receiver. Our receiver room's thin, and there's like overlapping bye weeks, right? Like
Dawson is watching us. He just took Deuce Vaughn right after I said it.
Good. I don't handcuff my running backs at this type of cost. Also, like, isn't Rico Dowdle the RB2? Like,
remember, Jack? I told you way back about Rico.
Yeah, and then I told you to never trust that, and apparently it's the case. Oh my God! It's only round 13.
Oh, Rico, the South Carolina. Okay. All right. What do we want?
Adam, what do you think of Odell?
I mean, at this point, we're just taking shots and hopefully one will
Honestly,
hit.
I don't know. I think there's more upside in.
And who?
Adam said it. I think there's more upside in KJ. I think there's more upside in Van Jefferson. But Odell is usually never here at this point. So, like, I get it.
I'm fine with KJ. I prefer Odell. You guys have your votes.
When was the last time Odell was good? The Super Bowl before?
I was probably still an undergrad.
When he got injured in the Super Bowl, he was like the Rams piece. That was two years ago.
I think there's more upside with KJ.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take KJ. You said it before.
Yeah, it's not like Lamar is not going to spread it out anyways, and who knows how much he's going to throw in the first place.
Granted, I think they are going to throw a lot.
I mean, new coordinator, but I don't think he's going to glue into Odell at any point.
Okay. Odell is dust. You guys can take KJ. I'm not going to cry about this.
No, Odell's fine, but I'm trying to think like a little differently because of this league. Like, we already have our lineup, right?
I think you guys needed to like reset your brains following all the best ball.
Reset. Like, I'm thinking of upside. You know, like the Vikings, they don't have Dalvin anymore. They don't have Thielen anymore. If just one of those wide receivers, just imagine Jefferson missing a week. I mean, oh my God. Like, or
AJ Osborne's like going to be the chalk play at 3,500 in DFS.
Even if Addison's out though, and you have Addison, he's a rookie, he's already questionable. Like, would you not want the number 2 on that offense if it's KJ Osborne? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, even if like Hawkinson got hurt, you'd think that Osborne would actually see an increase as well. Just because
and like then
plays
with
like
Odell, it just feels like one. I hate starting wide receivers with Lamar, but also like you need Andrews, something to happen to Andrews, and then maybe some of those wides can start having good games. I don't know. It just feels tougher.
I'm fine with it. I think it's a good pick.
All right, what do we got? Round 14 next.
But I would have been fine with. Yeah, I liked Van Jeff.
Someone just took Justin Tucker.
Wait, really?
No.
Round 13.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens kicker.
Ravens D.
Yeah, it's team kicker Adams, right?
Oh.
So you don't have
that was Dawson. He took him right before us.
Well, he was listening to you. They wanted to get us with Justin.
Dude, that's what I mean. So that person took Van Jeff right after us. Isn't Van Jeff like the nuts though in this type of format because they don't have a running game?
Okay,
Cup's
Van Jeff
injured.
is never the nuts.
Like, what happens if Cup is out? Is Cup gonna play every game this year?
What happens? What happened? Look at what happened when Cup was out last year.
Didn't that happen last
year?
Van
Jeff was injured. Van Jeff was injured. Then we had to like try to play like Tutu Atwell and Skoranek or whatever that guy's name is.
Are you bashing Tutu Atwell?
No, I mean he's had a decent preseason, I guess. But
you bashed Deuce Vaughn earlier. Now you bash Tutu Atwell. Like, what's your problem?
I'm a Deuce Vaughn guy. I just don't think he's not a guy you can hand it to 20 times in a game.
Okay.
He looks like Barry Sanders, all the Twitter highlights I've seen.
He's probably about 5 inches shorter.
This is DJ Chark goes. Someone doesn't read the news.
What happened with
It's fine if he's a backup.
CJ Uzoma? Like people, if people see this draft board, because when we win the 250K, there's going to be like pitchforks out for what Team 3 is doing in this draft.
All right, the end of last season, I don't know when Stafford actually played in these games, but Jefferson never had more than 7 targets in a game.
But wasn't Cup healthy? I'm just saying scenarios.
Didn't Cup miss like the end of the season?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
Look, the Vikings are a better team. Let's just call it.
Jefferson never had more than 3 catches in a game last year.
Yeah. I know.
I guess he was also coming off from injury.
Right, Van Jefferson was like 24.5 when he came into the league. Like, this is like not a super talented guy. He's kind of nice.
No, I'm just like saying maybe you'd want the number 1 wide receiver on a team.
For all the Messi fans, Inter Miami just got an equalizer in the 97th minute.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Get your kits and wagers, Beth.
Wow, look where Daniel Jones went.
I told everyone over 1.5 goals. Man.
Yeah, Danny Dimes is a good deal.
Danny Dimes went 160. 159.
You guys didn't want to back up.
What position do we need here, guys?
Who cares? Roshan Johnson, he's good, right? Texas running back, is that right?
we have like 4 more skill position players to take.
So you guys have no faith in Zamir White or Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Zamir White is starting to become a good pick. I hate to be the one to report this.
Vikings backup here, McBride.
Wait, Zamir White starting to become a good pick. I thought Jacobs is back. No,
maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, let's see what's going on. Odell is still on the board.
I mean, everyone's picking like Hayden Hurst just went. There's multiple kickers off the board, multiple defenses off the board here.
No, I think we have to hammer. So Ryan told me that he'd do waivers and he would grind defense and kicker.
I will help.
I refuse to take kicker and defense special teams like.
No, I've never done that.
And 20th round.
Yeah.
Wait, it's just one kicker. It's all together. Kicker, defense, special teams.
No, team kicker, team defense.
So what I'm saying is that
I got it.
We have to find a pick in a minute.
Who are we taking? Gerald Everett?
I take Gerald Everett. We need a second tight end, and then
is
outside
Greg
of that,
Dulcich good? His ADP is a bit higher.
No. He's He's not playing in 11 personnel, which I believe means 1 running back, 1 tight end.
And Peyton signed his boy Troutman.
Yeah. Everett and Knox are the best on the board, and I like Everett way more than Knox, and we have correlation.
Everett, yeah, I would take Everett.
Yeah, so cue him. Yeah, I mean, we don't like any of these wide receivers. How many wide receivers do we have?
That doesn't matter.
7.
7, that's pretty good. Let's take another running back.
Good.
All right, take Everett. Take that Dawson.
I don't know how much I like Everett now I'm thinking about it, but oh well.
No, don't say that.
Wow, Jared Goff, next quarterback up.
I'm fine punting quarterback. Oh man, running back's bad.
Zamir.
Running back is really bad. So yeah, Zamir White is there. You have Jerome Ford.
Chuba.
We have maybe, but then that doesn't. That's like a. We're kind of screwed in week 7 right now at running back.
Deuce Staley wants to use 3 running backs.
We're screwed in week 7. Why? We only
have 4 running backs right now.
Oh yeah, we're screwed.
Who are the Panthers running backs? Who am I forgetting about?
There's like Raheem Blackshear.
They got Miles Sanders.
I
mean, Miles Sanders, can he stay healthy if they give him the ball a bunch? White, Chuba.
Zamir White's okay.
Chase Brown.
Ryan, our boy's still in there.
Who's
going to catch passes when Cup's out?
He's going to be there for a while, or maybe not. I don't know, but I don't know, guys. Who are we taking here?
I would take Zamir. We can cut him. This is the portion of the show where we say that you can just cut anyone. I don't know, Ryan. What do you think? You need to make a decision.
I'm fine with that.
Do we ever want to draft a what's his name? Madison backup?
Man. No. Maybe later.
You guys have so much faith in Madison.
Take other people.
No, I'm just annoyed about the Zamir White pick a little.
You disagreed with it. Who did you want? Come on.
No one. I didn't want anyone.
So it's fine.
No, seriously.
Do you want Lenny? Did you want to pack more?
No, I just I checked the rankings and I see Zamir White 241.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, so like just that you can get him later, but
no, I don't think so. That's rankings. His ADP is higher.
Oh, you're right. His ADP is way higher, but that's because Jacobs was going to be out and now he's not.
But he's not going to play through an injury, right? Okay, so we're at round 15 with all these caveats.
Zamir has upside.
Look at who's being drafted. Donta Foreman. Literally, Matt Breida just got drafted, who I've never drafted.
I hear you. It's a different kind of draft. You know, Jack. Yeah, okay. It's almost an argument to take
Josh Jacobs instead
of these clowns.
Josh Jacobs is still sticking to his plan of sitting out the first few games of the season. So why wouldn't Zamir White be more popular?
I think it's crazy that we got him this late. I've seen him go in round 11. I've done a couple 12-team leagues on the FFPC with a buddy, and Zamir White went in round 10 twice. I
mean, McDaniels just talked him up a day ago.
Plus, he's a talented player.
I don't know. To me, it just seemed like he wasn't even going to start a game. But now, I don't know.
He's definitely the number 2, and still their number 1 is just a guy who we don't know what's going to happen with. So
yeah, no, I'm okay with it.
I feel like he should have went earlier, and we're missing something. But
yeah, Ryan, you love imagining what happens when people.
I do. Yeah, I do.
People are talking trash. Slade, don't forget to get a 4th round running back. Fourth quarterback. Sorry. Where's Slade at?
So Slade drafted.
Oh, that was Watson, Cousins.
Yeah, the creep Cousins and Lamar.
Oh wow. Odell gone.
I'm pretty happy at wide receiver on this.
Luke
team.
Musgrave gone. Jordan Love? someone drafted Jordan Love already?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's on the board.
Must have been Tony Belongia, who's also a Jets fan.
Wait, Jared Goff is on the board. Like everyone's
Tony. Where's this Tony coming from?
Tony the chef?
Yeah. So this is. You said that you're a Jets fan now, and then Packers are number 2, and then the Jordan Love drafter also has Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay.
He's got an alias.
Okay, yeah, Jared Goff is now gone. Okay, that makes sense.
Ken just went.
Who do you want to? I don't know. Let's get Sam Howell.
Scroll down the board, up. Adam.
There we go.
Oh, love it. So we have 3 more picks left before we take defense special teams. Oh my God, Team 1 took 2 defenses?
Bills and Jets.
Wow.
That's a chef.
Nataro.
The quarterbacks are Anthony Richardson and Geno Smith.
I like that, actually.
What QBs are left?
So, yeah, that's a good question. Quarterback, Russ.
Wilson, Carr,
Stafford, Pickett, Purdy.
Are we gonna draft a second one?
I'd say we could take a chance on Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. No, Wilson. I'm looking at week 5 schedules because that's when Herbert has a bye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really care about the bye, to be honest.
Well, I do.
You play. I mean,
okay. Who are the Broncos playing week 5?
Well, no, Adam. It's just like it'd take a lot of balls to ever bench Herbert.
But like this. I mean, this is for like an injury, basically. Maybe he has a concussion, has to miss a week. Yeah. I think Russell Wilson is the last guy that has actual real upside available. Everyone else is like ho hum.
Disagree.
Like mediocre, dude.
Well, no, I'm saying just based off his history. Like we know what he can do. I mean, I'm not saying he's actually going to do it, but can any of these other guys really?
Man, I never pegged you as a Mr. Unlimited guy.
Yeah, it's
I don't like Russell Wilson. I'm just
RotoWire Nation. Let's ride.
I'm just giving the facts. I'm giving the facts. He's gone anyways.
Okay, he's gone anyways because Barbell is listening, and you kept on singing Russ's praises.
Good. I actually like Sam Howell better anyways.
I was just looking for soft. I was just looking for soft week 5 matchups.
Who do the Commanders play?
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the best ones, I think. Let me see.
God.
Oh no. Home against the Bears. I don't know about that.
No, that's not great. That's not going to be many plays.
No,
I think that's great.
Oh, damn it, Ryan. Kyron goes.
Oh, come on.
Slade you.
All right, we're at 3 picks. What do you guys want? Who did we just draft? I can't even remember.
All right, so our team right now.
Is there a position that we specifically need?
No, we got 2 tight ends. We got a huge bench already. Michael Gallup.
So
should we take a chance?
I'm fine with Gallup.
Do you guys want to take a chance on Justin Ross?
Oh wow, I would take a rip on Justin Ross.
Camp?
I feel like I would rather draft Gallup. Did you say Gallup's there?
Oh, okay, Ryan. This is where you need to turn your best ball brain off.
No, this is a Gallup. Okay, no, go ahead. I think Gallup is for this type of league.
When are we going to start him on this team?
When Cooks has never played a full season in his life. Wasn't so like no, we're not going to start him otherwise. But like, if Cooks or CD is out, I mean, the Dallas wide receiver.
I mean, I think Ross is going to be there no matter what. So,
but like, okay, every week, generically, we're starting Sun God, T. Higgins, and Mike Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
but then like, so who are you arguing for?
I like Adam's shout out of taking Justin Ross, just like a
But
total,
but when would we ever start Justin Ross?
Because he's an alpha and he just completely breaks out. Like he has some of like the best like per route numbers and usage numbers as a freshman in Clemson ever, and then he had a horrible injury and he's showing well at camp. And if he doesn't play week 1, we cut him. And then take whoever's hot on the.
I hear you. I just don't
He's
know
projected
how you
as
ever
the final man
how
out.
do you ever make the decision to start him is what I'm saying.
We would know by week 3. We would know by week 3. Like we can't not start him. That's when you make the decision to start.
Do we want him or MVS?
Is MVS still there?
MVS is still
James is available. What do we want? What do we want?
MVS is there?
Pick someone.
MVS.
No.
That was a guy I had selected.
Oh my God. I hate that
and
pick
it's
so
week 7.
much. We're cutting Michael Gallup.
No,
I promise you, it's going to happen.
Jaden Reed was available?
Maybe we might cut Michael Gallup, but no, I don't know. I'm kind of on a different page. I'm okay with that.
Can you scroll down the draft board? I'm disheartened by what just happened.
We got 50 seconds. Who do you guys want?
Oh, running back. We have 5 running backs.
I don't like any other running backs, so unless you guys want.
Who's the best kicker?
Unless you guys want McBride or Ty Chandler.
Kicker, we have Bengals, Bills, slap the bass.
Bengals and Bills kickers are there?
Do you guys want Deion Jackson
I want the Bills.
for the Colts?
No, Bills. Bills kicker.
Deion Jackson?
Let's go. Tyler Bass.
I'm in. If Jack really wants Tyler Bass, I'm in.
You guys don't want the future Colts starter?
No, that's Evan. You mean Evan Hull?
Deion Jackson?
I can't believe we're taking a freaking kicker.
You told me to.
Well, Ryan bullied me into it. Take Bills kicker.
I'm just starting to realize some stuff. These guys.
You guys are
matter.
unbelievable.
Jack, you're gonna hate this, but I can get behind drafting like a kicker or defense over these guys that are going to be cut. Like you keep saying, all these guys are going to be cut.
I'm not cutting them.
They're going to be. Okay, there's a difference between cutting Justin Ross.
Okay, I shouldn't even say cut, but you're not going to start any of these guys almost ever.
Oh my!
Am I wrong?
Do you play season long?
Nope, I haven't in a few years.
Ryan, you just gave the reason why we should have taken Justin Ross there.
Why?
Because he's going to be cut. But the 5% times that he's not cut, he's like an absolute baller.
Man, I don't know. It'd take a lot for him to be a baller.
Why not? Malik asked it in the chat. Who's the number 2? There's no number 2 on that team.
It's because they have 7 receivers.
Oh my! They're just the most ordinary dudes. You have MVS, who's a blocking specialist, like apparently that's what football people say. Then you have Sky Moore.
My point is, okay. How could you ever like decide to start him though over one of our wides? You don't know when Kelsey has to be injured. Kelsey would have to be
he doesn't have to be injured. He doesn't have to be injured. He has to be the primary wide receiver. That's not a tight end. He has to be like the second option
for him to be.
He has to be Tyreek.
We drafted Dak Prescott's 3rd wide receiver. And you're telling me that we shouldn't take a rip.
He could be his number 1 right wide receiver.
No. I am on the Gallup side of this because if Gallup gets if Gallup becomes the number 1, he's got 10 targets and massive upside. No Chiefs wide receiver can ever do that, no matter who it is. It just doesn't happen.
They throw the ball like 50 times a game.
Right. So your guy but to 10 different receivers. Did a Chiefs wide receiver ever have a good game last year or even the year or since Tyreek? MVS had 1 good game, I think. Did any other Chiefs receiver ever have a good game?
I'm tilting.
I don't know.
That's last year. If they had a good wide receiver. So, Ryan, let me just give an extreme.
They have Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney and Rashee Rice also.
None of them are good. Okay, so let's just say that we put Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm just going to be ridiculous here. Put Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Chiefs. Are you going to say, oh, well, there's like too many wide receivers? No. Amon-Ra is good.
No.
The whole thesis of Justin Ross is that he showed extraordinary talent. when he was in college. He broke his neck. He was told not to play again, and now he's actually playing. So you have a player who's dripping talent, who are probably going to cut anyways. But if he doesn't cut, he's going to be undeniable. Like, that's the thesis. That was the entire thesis of the play.
Yeah, I can get behind it. I just remember when like Juju was undeniable last year for the Chiefs.
You guys have never seen.
It's a different cost.
You guys want Isaiah Likely? He's pretty good.
Yeah, let's get back to planet Earth here.
Can be.
Okay, we have 5.
I've been grinding defenses while you guys were talking.
All I care about is week 1 with defense.
Yeah, I know. I was grinding.
Who's the best matchup week 1?
I don't want to say yet. I got him in the queue, though.
Because Slade. So we absolutely need to take one more running back.
If you think, Ty Chandler, Dwayne McBride. Is McBride better than Ty Chandler? What's going on here?
Jack, though, I just got to say, though, one more thing. Like, if, like, we have Cooks, right? We have Cooks, okay? He is he's one of the riskiest receivers in terms of, like, playing all the games, at least in my opinion, or at least in missing games. All it takes is for Cooks to be out, and then Gallup becomes a good play. Just one thing. They don't have Zeke anymore. They don't have a tight end anymore. Cooks would be out. I mean, Gallup would smash in certain spots. If just Cooks is out, who has a history of like 15 concussions. Like,
it's not a bad pick. We got him in round 16. So, like, I can't say this is a bad pick.
I get your point. I'm just saying, I feel like this, I don't know, but I won't keep talking about it. This is the league where, like, Gallup is okay. Because he's just one step away from being, like, I mean, we got him at, like, pick 180. The rankings that we all look at have him at 142.
The mystery rankings.
No, they're not mystery rankings. They're like...
Are you using the Jeff Erickson's fantasy football rankings top 150 PPR draft ranks 2023 update on the RotoWire website?
No, but those are probably good too.
Okay.
Jeff's a grinder.
I was just making sure.
I was looking at some NFFC specific rankings.
Got it.
So I might get my way.
Yo, right.
You gonna get your guy anyways?
Stafford?
So I saw who Adam starred for a second in the queue. And I don't mind taking an indie running back here.
I just did some research, and it seems like, I don't know. People are saying Zach Moss is the guy, and then if they don't have JT, then they're just going to sign someone else.
Maybe. Deion Jackson's been okay, though, when he's been there. Ryan, do you have an opinion? Would you take a flyer on an indie running back to see what happens?
I just don't know which one it would be.
You just have to pick one and hope you get it right.
Do we do that, or do we get...
it was going to be Zach Moss. Now he got injured. Evan Hall is the rookie. I mean,
Latavius Murray's on the board. Is he still doing well in camp?
No. You guys want a quarterback?
No.
You guys want Justin Ross?
I mean, maybe.
What do you think of Justin Ross, Adam?
I
was the one who suggested him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. We're going to need a running back.
I feel like there's really no more bad picks.
Yeah, no, we can just cut them.
I can't see the board, but...
All right, I'll read off. Let's queue up Justin Ross, milk the clock, and I'll read off running backs. Michael
What QBs are left? Oh, sorry, Mike.
Oh, what QBs are left?
We got 10 seconds.
Take Justin.
It's too
Ross.
late for this pick.
Take
Justin Ross is fine.
Pickett, Young, Stroud, Jones, Howell, Ritter, Garoppolo, Tannehill.
I don't want to take a quarterback right now. There's going to be someone on waivers.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
What do you guys prefer here? Commanders defense against the Cardinals in week 1, or Jaguars defense against the Colts week 1?
Ooh.
Are we seriously going to go into this with only 5 running backs?
I mean, what does it matter if we pick up someone who doesn't play?
Yeah, then we drop them for a
We're obviously going to add some more. I don't know. Let's just get a defense right here.
Okay, sure.
Every running back's going to be available that we want.
I'm not so sure about that.
Pick.
So why don't you give me your defense thought leadership, Adam? Who do you like this week 1 matchup?
Oh, I just said.
Jack, do you think a running back's more important? We could pull the trigger on
15 seconds.
No, we can just take one later.
Josh Kelly.
He'll be there later. Let's take a defense. Jacksonville or Washington? Which one do you like more? Why did you highlight Jacksonville? We have 8 seconds.
Week 1 matchups.
Just pick whatever one you like. The Commanders. Who are they playing?
They're playing the Cardinals. They don't have a quarterback.
They're playing the Cardinals? That's a smash. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. They're going to be chalk week 1 of DFS. Okay.
Smash.
I told you I was grinding the matchups. I got it.
That's good. All right. King Adam.
I respect that. At home against the Cardinals.
We took a Buffalo kicker early, even though they play in snow games, but whatever.
Yeah, fair point. Jack loves taking Tyler Bass.
Tyler Bass is my kicker mascot.
All right. One more pick. You guys decide your running back here. You want another Charger, Ryan?
Josh Kelly. Yeah, Josh Kelly.
I like Josh Kelly. We get a peek if he gets the job.
I just feel like someone's. He is the number 2, I think.
Is this the UCLA guy?
Josh Kelly.
Yeah, it is.
He was UCLA. Yeah. 3rd year. He was like a round 4 pick. He had some hype. He's not very good, but Chargers. I don't know if you've heard they might run the most plays per game in the NFL with the new offensive coordinator.
Oh, okay. They got Isaiah Spiller. Okay.
All right. I am going to say it. I'm starting to get scared by everyone taking 3 quarterbacks.
I told you guys a long time ago. Should we get a backup quarterback here instead?
Which quarterbacks are available?
I mean, for the bye week, we're going to be left with like 5 options.
No, yeah, we're going to need one. Okay. Week 5. Which quarterbacks are still left?
CJ Stroud,
Will Levis, and Mike White.
Oh, no, come on.
Okay, CJ Stroud is available.
CJ Stroud is at Atlanta week 5. That also means Desmond Ridder is home to the Texans.
That's more important to know. Okay. Adam, can you look? How many teams have 2 quarterbacks?
Mac Jones, is he still there?
I think all of them do.
All of them have 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah. So you're saying just don't pick one?
So that means no one's going to pick one off of waivers. That I know for sure.
I'm looking at our team. Okay. Yeah.
These idiots in the 11 hole only one.
Yeah, Dawson just grabbed Kenny Pickett. But I mean, I don't think we take the viewpoint of that because I mean, all these they could be like, oh, my second string quarterback sucks, so I'm gonna pick someone else up.
Then they drop the second string quarterback, and we just
so we'll get a quarterback who sucks and plays.
No, they're wrong.
The Eagles or I don't know, good defense in week 5 or something.
I don't think they do that.
Are you guys
Jimmy G as well?
What do you guys think about the revival of Mac Jones under a real offensive coordinator?
Mac Jones is home against the Saints in week 5. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. The Saints have a good defense. Don't they used to have like a really good defensive lineman? Oh wow,
they used to.
Available. That's crazy. There was likely.
I'd say. I don't know.
Okay, so here are the remaining NFL starting quarterbacks: Stroud, Jones, Ridder, Garoppolo, Tannehill, and Mayfield doesn't count because he's half a starter and he also has a week 5 bye. I don't think there's many teams with week 5 byes.
We could start Garoppolo's home to the Packers. You guys like that? I don't know. Packers defense is okay, but it's still good.
I think he'll be on week 1 waiver wire. I'd rather take a shot at the Indianapolis running back room. So I vote no quarterback. Quick.
I'd rather take a quarterback.
Ryan.
What about Josh Kelly?
Okay, I vote Josh Kelly. Adam votes quarterback. Adam's gonna kill us.
Adam, what QB though? What QB? What QB do you like the most?
I take Jones or Garoppolo. I just think it's someone we could start if Herbert has a concussion or something.
Or
Okay,
if he gets a concussion week 1, then in week 1 on Wednesday night, I go and I plug.
I'm not saying it's going to be week 1, but wherever.
I'd rather have a look to see if Josh Kelly gets the clear handcuff roll. 5 seconds.
Kelly.
Yes.
Sorry, Adam, but I just realized that like Mac Jones like doesn't get drafted in these leagues like ever. Like I hear what you're saying, but like
yeah, but every other team in these leagues have 2 quarterbacks.
Have QBs. Yeah, I hear you. So which is why we should be okay.
One.
Which is why we're gonna be okay. Week 5, we'll be able to find someone like.
This is exactly why we're going to be okay.
You guys do realize these teams can have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. So if one of their running backs is cut from their team, they could pick up 3 quarterbacks, and there could be no backups left.
There's going to be guys like people are going to be more interested in running backs. They're not going to people want to draft their backup quarterback. They don't want to pick them off waivers. Like there's just like not enough room.
You're
like, people
telling
are
me none of these quarterbacks are going to get injured, and it's just going to be. We're basically going to lose a week if we have to start like Baker Mayfield.
I mean, as opposed to starting Mac Jones?
Yeah.
So I mean, no, I hear you. I
do also hear you. Like it has merit, but like Josh Kelly, he is a guy who we can cut for Mac Jones after week 1. Like it's fine.
Yeah, Adam, we can like plan a few weeks, a couple weeks ahead too.
Yeah, okay, you guys can do that.
Like if Justin Ross gets cut next week, then we throw him out and we take Mac Jones.
I'm actually gonna cut Madison week 1, but
stop, Alex.
All right, the draft is
turned
done.
out okay, actually.
Our team turned out pretty good.
I think we're gonna win, actually. So
we were helped by a very soft draft room.
Yeah, look at Team 3 taking 5 tight ends. That's nuts. I think that's crazy.
My favorite is the run of Njoku, Gibson, Shaheed.
What even
5,
is that?
6, 7. That right there.
What is this roster?
Yeah, it must have been an auto draft or something.
Yeah, like
no, everyone showed up as green, showing they were there.
Well, take your guys, sort of thing, I guess. Pick your guys.
So let's break down our team. Who we did? So we got Sun God, T. Higgins, and then we got Pollard as the anchor running back. And then I ruined Ryan's trust in me.
We took Pollard
Mike
over
Williams
Chubb.
Gambit.
I mean, I like it. I like it. I just would have liked Burrow more. I like our team. Our team.
We got Breece Hall really late for a hammer when we advanced into the runoff rounds. Madison was a value pick, so we have 2 running backs.
We got 2 tight ends.
So I think we're gonna want to be aggressive on running back on the waiver wire.
I completely forgot we got Marvin Mims.
It was all a blur, man. In hindsight, I would rather, because we took Gallup and Justin Ross, I would have rather have taken like Kenny Gainwell instead of Marvin Mims. I don't think that actually. No. That's not the way the draft worked. That's not the direction it went. Never mind.
It was someone else.
Yeah, that we could have taken. You mean 2 backs there? Yeah.
No, but
yeah,
there was no one there, right? Like we were going to take Freiermuth, and then it was who do we take there? And we did take a running back, which was good. And then we kind of just once Jeff Wilson hit, it was the running back cliff of death, and that just sucks. There's nothing to be done about that.
All right, almost 2 hours. I think we're good here.
That's just like one of our shows for a 3-game slate.
It
was fun.
I don't know if anyone. I mean, it says there's 3 people watching this. Thanks for watching this. I don't know.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know how true that is, but You can find Jack at Jack Burkart on Twitter. Ryan's at Ryan Belongia. I'm at Zdroik again. You can follow all our soccer content at RotoWire Soccer on RotoWire.com, on the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. We'll see if we win the 250,000. If we win 250,000, I don't want to.
We'll get someone a PS5.
Get someone a PS5. We'll run a drawing to get someone PS5. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. Thanks everyone for watching, and good luck to our
Thanks,
good luck to our team.
Good luck, everybody.